weather keeps getting better and better in our nation's capital. It's game 2 of the 4-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the defending National League East champion Washington Nationals. Bucks fell out of first place last night as the Nats hit the Bucks 3-2 the final score, so the Pirates try to even the score. Greg Brown along with Bob Walken, Robbie Inspikowski, and the Pirates have the fiery Chad Kuhl on the mound tonight. Bob, he has won his last 2 starts, going 6 innings in each of his last 2 outings, so hopefully you get the good Chad Kuhl tonight.
Hope so, because this could be a low-scoring game. He's got to go out there and be at his best. Last time out, I thought the command was really there for him. He kept his pitch count under control, which is always important with Chad. There's times where he lets it get away from him and he pushes 100 pitches through 5 innings, but that did not happen to him in his last start. Hit his spots, made his pitches, and great results. He got great stuff. Just let it play.
You know, Bob just has this knack for kind of being able to see the future. He talked about a low-scoring game. I wonder why. Let's see. Oh, Max Scherzer's on the mound tonight. That's right. Max Scherzer, who's won 3 Cy Youngs. He's as good as it gets.
You don't really have to have much of a crystal ball to look at his numbers and just know who he is out there and know that the hitters have got their work cut out for them in this game. They're going to have to be at their best. We're going to have to get a little lucky, maybe a couple scratch hits, but when the opportunity comes to move a runner over, drive somebody in from third with less than 2 outs, you can't let it go by the boards. You got to get it done.
It's the Pirates and the Nationals. It is game 2 of this 4-game series from D.C. The Nats got by the Bucks last night 3-2, and the Pirates look to even things up. Kuhl versus Scherzer next. Bucko fans are taking pictures with the presidents. The presidents will be running in the race a little bit later on. But first, it's Mad Max Scherzer.
Dull blue eye right there.
Scherzer 5-1, 1.62 ERA. Check the RAV4 starting Pirates lineup. Adam Frazier leads off, and it's Gregory Polanco. Starling Marte did not start last night. Got most of the night off. Josh Bell, Corey Dickerson, Francisco Cervelli, Colin Moran, Jordy Mercer, Chad Kuhl. First pitch ball, 1 to Frazier. It was 1 for 4 last night. Couple of hits in his career against Scherzer. Should be easy for Trey Turner.
Take a look at Mad Max's numbers, and you can see occasionally he'll strike somebody out. Occasionally he'll give up a hit. 165, pretty darn good numbers. Batting average extremely low. It's like the league is just a decent hitting pitcher to him.
This is a guy the Pirates have got to get back on track, Gregory Polanco.
I agree. Big key to this year. I mean, we've been talking about this for months. That need him to finally fulfill the hopes of what kind of player he could be. Got off to a very strong start. First week or so of the season. RBIs and home runs all over the place.
When the Pirates were at Wrigley Field in Chicago, ball's popped up. Kendrick, easy play. April 10th, 11th, and 12th. Polanco was maybe at his peak. He had hit his 4th and 5th home runs of the year. As we check out the defense, brought to you by Honda, behind Scherzer. Michael Taylor in center. His wingers, Matt Adams, Bryce Harper, Wilbur Defoe, Trey Turner on the left side, Howie Kendrick, Ryan Zimmerman. On the right side, Zimmerman won a Gold Glove in '09. Matt Wieters behind the plate. Zimmerman, the third baseman turned first baseman. He is as athletic a first baseman as there is in the league. He can help the Nats, certainly helped them with a bat last year, but always helps them with a glove. Marte, a hitting streak going into the game last night as a pinch hitter. And he popped out, snapped the streak. And we get 9 games, and now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Scherzer leads the league with 57 punchouts. Corey Dickerson. Dr. Dickerson.
Can't wait to get up there.
Studying Scherzer. As Marte fouls this pitch off. Dickerson homered last night, got to the Bucks within 1. Scherzer has given up just a couple of home runs. Marte, a .286 lifetime hitter versus Scherzer.
Change up down and in, look like there.
Dave Martinez on your left, Eric Lilliquist, the pitching coach, on his left, your right. Don't have to do much if you're a pitching coach or a manager when you have Scherzer on the hill. Just watch. He is as good as it gets. 1, 2, 3. return to face the Nats, who come in with a record of 13-16, and Bryce Harper leads things off for Dave Martinez. It'll be Trey Turner next, then Matt Adams, with Ryan Zimmerman hitting cleanup. Howie Kendrick bats 5th. It's Michael A. Taylor, Matt Wieters, Max Scherzer, and Wilmer Defoe batting 9th.
Chad's numbers, we were talking earlier, he pitched much better in his last outing, probably his best of the year. Really was able to locate his pitches, and a lot of chases on that slider in that game. It's kind of been the breaking ball of choice here early in the year for him.
Bryce Harper bats leadoff for the first time since 2013. A little frustrated, according to his manager. Hopefully gonna get more pitches to hit. 16 career games leading off.
Well, I could see how that would work out, because he's got the 2 worst hitters in the lineup hitting in front of him tonight. So if he's hitting with nobody on the whole night, he'll probably get better pitches to hit. So I see the thinking there. That the Scherzer and Defoe hitting in front of him.
Last 12 games, he's walked 17 times, 6 of those intentionally. Finished with 38 walks during the opening month, second most all time behind Barry Bonds, who drew 39 walks in 2004, March, April numbers.
96, pretty good. Showing some good velocity right here in the opening frame.
Give Uncle Ray a birthday present, why don't you, Chad? Ray Searage, Pirates pitching coach, celebrating his birthday today.
Well, we have had a plethora of birthdays of late.
Roller, Bell to Cool, 1 out.
Nice play by Josh, getting over there and loving that ball right. Actually, just a little bit on the other side of the chalk line there, because he was so deep, going to foul territory to catch that. Cool there in plenty time. Harper, not your prototypical leadoff hitter, flying down the line.
Now Trey Turner takes ball 1. And 2-0 to Turner, who had 3 hits last night. And normally the leadoff man. One count on Turner. A beautiful night for baseball in Washington, D.C. 3-1. Chad Kuhl has walked 8, struck out 25 so far this season. Over 28 innings. 3rd career start against the Nationals. And a 1-out walk to the very speedy Turner. Nationals run with great success. No team, in fact, has run with better success numbers than the Nats. Check out the defense for the Pirates. Dickerson, Marte, Polanco on the outfield left to right. Colin Moran, Jordy Mercer on the left side, with Adam Frazier and Josh Bell on the right side, and Francisco Cervelli catching Chad Kuhl for the first time since mid-August of last year. Kuhl and Elias Diaz have been matched up.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that, see how that plays out. This has been a long time since these two have been together. They will have to work together well tonight.
Especially in this department, this running game. 31 steals in 36 tries for the Nats as a team, and Turner is 12 for 12. So the onus on not just Cervelli, but Kuhl. He has thrown out 3 of 9. 33%. 2-0 on Matt Adams. His first year with the Nationals, signed as a free agent. Trey Turner numbers there. Three and 0. Last 2 starts for Kuhl, 6 innings both times against the Rockies and Detroit. 1 run, 4 hits against the Rockies at PNC Park, and his last start against the Tigers, 6 innings, 3 runs, both wins. 3-0 swinging and out of play. So it's 3-1 now on Matt Adams, the former Cardinal who was traded last year to the Braves when Freddie Freeman got hurt, and combined hit 20 homers for St. Louis and Atlanta. And the runner goes, and it's off of Bell's glove, but he slows it down. And Frazier is there. And there'll be a 3-4-3 play. Turner to second.
It's all right. Make sure 1.
Brought that glove up a little too soon, did Bell.
Thank goodness he kept it down as long as he did. If he bring it a little quicker, it would have been
Into right field.
would have been a clear shot.
All kinds of trouble.
First and third, just 1 out. Things are still okay. Every time a ball's put in play, just make sure 1 out. And hopefully you'll stay out of a big play. Now watch Moran on this play here. You can see him breaking toward third immediately as that ball is hit. That's something that, you know, when you have that
Shifting.
with a fast guy over there was a lot of talk going on a couple pitches prior to that one between Mercer and Moran. What's going to happen now when Turner steals? I mean, they knew eventually he was going to run. And if it's just a steal and the ball's not put in play, it's pretty straightforward. But if he's stealing, and let's say it's a ground ball to Moran, well, Moran has to realize that there's might not be anybody to flip the ball to at second base. Jordy might have to make the decision that there's no play at second, and I got to be the guy that runs to third base. A couple years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago now, I think it was, when they first started the shifting, we saw a lot of problems with that.
Guys would bounce up and head right to third because
guys would just keep on going because there's nobody at third plate. It happened this year, as a matter of fact. I can't remember if we did it to somebody else or it was somebody did it to us.
Struck him out looking. Zimmerman not in agreement with Mike Estabrook.
They got a pitch on the edge, and we got the call with all that.
TNT Sportsnet is brought to you by the law firm of Bordas & Bordas. Bordas & Bordas, fighting for justice. And by Day Automotive. We're gonna make your day. Let's go Bucks!
Second inning, Ryan Zimmerman called out on strikes to end the bottom of the first with a runner at second. Big K for Cool, and now Josh Bell leads off against Max Scherzer. In the second inning, 0-0. Bell, Corey Dickerson, Francisco Cervelli. For 4 last night. Just one hit in his last 15 at-bats on the road. Bucks trying to get it going on the road after they were swept in Philadelphia. 4-game series, last road trip. And losers last night. Ball, 1 strike. Mike Estabrook is calling the balls and strikes. Over at first base is the crew chief, Eric Cooper. He'll be behind the dish tomorrow night. Chad Fairchild is at second. Bruce Streckman at third. Two and two. Scherzer, the 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Back-to-back, 2016, 2017. Also won his first in Detroit, 2013. First round pick of the Diamondbacks. Did he go? It's Bruce Streckman. So it's 3 and 2. He's walked only 9 in 40 innings. The other way, Adams.
Kind of gave in there with a 3-2 pitch, put it just right down the middle. Early in the ball game, he's thinking no walks, going for the heart of the strike zone with my good stuff. Let the defense work. He normally he doesn't really care much what the count is. Looking at his pitch percentages,
right,
whether he's ahead of the count, behind the count, even the count, it's just they're all almost identical. For all, 49% fastballs when he's ahead, 50% when he's behind, 52% when he's even. I mean, he doesn't care. He's just always pitching his game, no matter what. He likes to throw right at 50% fastballs, and he does no matter what the count is. And there's not much difference, for instance, in his slider. Ahead, behind, even, the difference is like 3 percentage points.
So he pitches his game, and that's it. Doesn't vary.
You see guys with this kind of command, but the rarity is to have the command and the combination of stuff. The hard breaking balls, the great velocity. That's where you get the superstar pitcher when you put those things together.
An interesting pitching matchup because of Dickerson's ability to fight off pitches with 2 strikes, including hitting that home run, that 2-strike approach, choking way up on that bat. Scherzer, all the strikeouts, 58 of them to lead the league. Bob and Michael chatted about that during the pregame show. Michael McHenry. You see Dickerson choking way up.
Well, like, at what point does he just decide, hey, I'm choking up on no matter what the count is? Wonder if he'll get there.
2 outs.
The reason guys don't like to choke up is they think that the more bat they got out there, the more club head speed, so to speak, you can get going and hit the ball further.
Well, he doesn't strike out, but he flies out.
You see power hitters, they'll hang the bottom part of their hand off the knob of the bat, trying to get as far down as they can. And get the head of the bat really pick up a lot of speed because it's further out there.
Cervelli not so sure about that call. See by that look.
It was in our strike zone. There it is. W.B. Mason says strike one. Strike two. That one in the center square.
Line to left field. Adams not going to get to it. Oh, Cervelli jumped on the 0-2 pitch from Scherzer and doubles to left.
A two-strike fastball up around the letters. Tomahawk that baby out there. Cervelli, doesn't matter if it's two strikes. When you're hot, you're hot.
Cervelli gets his second career hit against Scherzer in 13 at bats. Colin Moran has never faced Scherzer. Moran in his rookie campaign, as he takes a strike, was 0 for 2 plus a walk in last night's game. Scherzer will take care of Moran and the Pirates. So both clubs leaving a man in scoring position as we head to the bottom of the second. Sign up for the Pirates Papa John's Student Pass. Get exclusive ticket offers. Get a text when your deal available, and if you accept, the tickets will be sent via your mobile device. Plus, get a free Papa John's pizza when you make your first purchase. Sign up at pirates.com/studentpass or by texting code STUDENT to 61592. Still plenty of Pirates gear throughout Nationals Park. Chad Kuhl faces veteran Howie Kendrick. 5, 6, 7 in the batting order for Dave Martinez. That's Kendrick, Taylor, and Wieters.
Got a nice little call there. So Pirates are benefiting a little bit from a wide plate here.
Kendrick towards center, Marte.
This is not the type of night where these two guys pitching. Kuhl, who has excellent stuff, and if he happens to be on with his control, could be just as tough with Scherzer. You give them an inch or so on either side of the plate. A long night for both teams.
Punts it right back to Kuhl. Thank you very much. Taylor, who was 1 for 4 with an RBI last night, punts it right back to the mound. Doesn't get a whole lot easier. Nick Kingham was in the middle there. He found out the other day that after that great historic start, he will pitch again on Friday in Milwaukee. Jameson Taillon on his left, the bearded one, Trevor Williams. Williams will pitch the finale of this series on Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, when you come up here and drop a perfect game for 6 2/3 and a spot start, I think you earned another one. I don't think anybody was totally surprised by the fact that he's going to stay in the rotation, at least see what he can do for a little while.
Yeah, then we'll see what the Pirates decide to do after that, because with the upcoming off days, they will not need a 5th starter until the 19th of this month. And at some point, the Pirates have said they are going to likely adjust the number of position players. They're going with 1 less position player, as are several other teams in baseball. 8-man bullpen. 2-2 on Matt Wieters. Switch hitter had a hit and 3 trips to the plate last night. Wieters' second season after being signed as a free agent with the Nationals.
It's down the block a ways, isn't it? That's not even in the ballpark.
Jordy Mercer, playing the second base position, will retire Wieters.
Park in D.C. A couple minutes ago, I'm Robbie Zbikowski. The guys were talking about Nick Kingham and his spectacular debut on Sunday. He was our guest on Twitter Tuesday, and he was asked, what was it like having your family in attendance for the big day?
What you dream about in your debut. You want your family there. I'm so glad that they were able to share it with me and the support that they've supported me the whole time. I'm just glad that they got to take it in with me.
Parents, Don and Roxanne, that's him giving a hug to his younger brother Nolan, who is in Morgantown, West Virginia to take on WVU. He's a junior pitcher at the University of Texas. Father Don, Mom Roxanne, his fiance Logan was able to make it there along with their next door neighbors from Las Vegas. Everybody has made it back safely to their home back in Vegas. Greg and Bob, but what a moment that was, and the timing of that I don't think is anything that any of us will ever forget, let alone the Kingham family. How about that? The brother being in town pitching against WVU. Dad went down, actually sent a ride to him to get him back up to Pittsburgh for the big day, and we'll all be watching Friday when he makes start number 2 in Milwaukee.
And then, of course, as Robbie knows, as we boarded the charter to come to D.C., talk about what serendipity. Look over just across the tarmac. There is the University of Texas baseball team boarding their charter right next door. And that was quick work of Mercer. A couple of strikeouts for Scherzer. Mercer has a 7-game hitting streak, but he's 0 for 1. Scherzer will face Chad Kuhl. He is in charge out there.
If you have a hitting streak going, Scherzer's a good day off to get. Yeah, I'm sure is.
Mercer forgot to tell Hurdle.
Put an end to quite a few of them. Hopefully that won't be the case tonight with Jordy.
Chad Kuhl's buddies.
Edge of the seat. Fired up.
Taking a picture of this upcoming hit. Give you a little video of this. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's 1 for 5 at the plate.
Choking up. I bet he hit barehanded. He always hit barehanded.
We would talk about that the other day. About who was it? Was it Kuhl?
Must have been.
There's somebody else on the club that goes without batting gloves. Tonight's Barrel Automotive League leader stat pitchers with the highest whiff percentage on pitches in the strike zone. Max Scherzer, 28.4%. Marlins Caleb Smith, Eduardo Rodriguez of the Red Sox, Kenta Maeda of the Dodgers, and the Mets Jacob deGrom.
Call that the character test for your pitches. Can they be inside that strike zone and still get the no contact swings?
Two 2-0. Ball's behind Frazier, 3 balls, no strikes.
Not very happy with himself.
Scherzer against the Giants his last time out, 6 innings, 2 runs, did walk 2 batters. Edgy, but Pirates really can't complain early on here.
They've been consistent in both ways. Both pitchers are getting those borderline pitches called strikes.
Adams or Taylor. It's Adams. Pirates go down in order. 0-0 ball game. Joe Musgrove has started down in the minor leagues. First rehab start tonight for the Bradenton Marauders in the Florida State League. 3 innings, 36 pitches. As he makes his way back. Anxious to make his first start as a Pirate after being acquired over the winter from the Astros. First pitch strike on the pitcher Scherzer, who's hitting 8th in the order tonight for Dave Martinez. A couple of strikes on Scherzer, decent hitting pitcher. Career 182 average. Speaking of injuries, of course, we discussed it last night that they have 3 of their starters that are out. Scherzer hustling down that line, and he'll be thrown out. Gave it his all.
Boy, you love to see that, huh?
Rendon is about ready to either be activated, he's had bruised toe, or start a rehab. Their third baseman Murphy is a ways away yet. In fact, they brought him back up from Miami or down from Florida to be checked out by team doctors as he continues to try and work his way back from knee surgery. Rendon is close to returning. Participated in the full pregame workouts earlier today, as you saw. Murphy, 2 weeks ago, went down to extended spring in West Palm Beach, Florida. It's a big bat out of their lineup. On knee surgery in October. Has not appeared in a game yet.
Seems like a long time, doesn't it? October? No.
Yeah.
I have it not healed. Be playing.
You'd think that'd be a pretty big concern.
Kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I can understand a guy being out with a bruised toe, but I mean,
Adam Eaton also out, by the way, so 3 bats out of the lineup. Wilmer Defoe, 2 for 4 with an RBI last night, filling in at third base for Rendon.
micro fracture surgery on the knee. I need Robbie to ask somebody what that is.
Still 3-2 on Defoe, who chokes up himself. And drives it to right center. Wilmer Defoe. His first, 1-0.
Choking up thing is going to become popular, maybe.
Dickerson last night and Defoe tonight.
Everything kind of goes in these cycles. Choking up used to be commonplace. See guys do it all the time. They even used to make those rubber donuts that would go on the bottom of the bat to help guys choke up. There wasn't much doubt when it left the bat. You could see Defoe knew it was gone. Immediately went into his jog.
Defoe hit 5 last year. And his first this season. And now Harper goes the other way. Dickerson nearing the track. 2 outs. It's the 4th home run Cool has allowed this season. Another look. The Defoe homer, he knew it, Cool knew it.
Well, Cool obviously not happy with it. Defoe, one of the weaker hitters. He's probably thinking that he had him. Is there 2 strikes? Well, that was that 2-strike home run too, right? That really bothers you as a pitcher. When you're in that situation, you give one up.
Caught the Defoe homer, a Pirate fan. And Moran not able to make the play.
That's one that we've seen him just gobble up time after time. He's been very solid over there. That was just a clank. Been very good at making these plays on the balls that are hit at him. Very accurate with the throws. Heck, he even went to a knee on that.
Error on Moran. Now Matt Adams.
The same look on his face as if he just made a tremendous diving stop.
Right.
Doesn't matter. What as stoic as you can have. And I think the beard really adds to that.
Two balls, no strikes on Adams. Over shift there, you see Moran playing over towards second. See why they're shifting on the left side.
Yeah, 27, well, 30% of the ground balls, or 30% of the balls get hit on the ground to the right side. So get as many people over there as you can.
taking off for second. And out there. Francisco Cervelli was almost in the dugout by the time that tag was applied by Mercer. Turner is nabbed for the first time this season.
Cervelli acting like he just hit his drive right down the middle of the fairway, grabbed his tee and walked off.
Okay, it's over. I got him.
That was awesome.
Oh, that. Won 12 straight to start this season, but is thrown out for the first time this season.
And that real speed, we didn't think it was all that close, but when you watch it in slow motion, watch this view right here, watch the hand attack. There's the tag.
Wow, I tell you,
it's almost exactly when his hand was in the bag.
I'm surprised they didn't challenge.
That was close.
Of course, Cervelli knew it.
He was to the dugout. As he let go of the ball, he started jogging to the dugout.
And he took just a gander towards second base, just
to make sure that the ball wouldn't drop or anything. It's just like, you know, you've done it, Greg. I've seen you do it 100 times. You hit that driver, you know, pick up the tee and walk back to the cart. Don't even look to see where it's going.
Because I know I got to walk 5 feet to pick it up.
You know it's in the trees.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Polanco skies this one up. Turner. Pirates saw Scherzer the end of last year. The last series Pirates played was right here in DC, and Scherzer was just getting tuned up for the playoffs, so he went 3 1/3 scoreless. Taylor and Harper. Two quick outs in the fourth. One of the best ways to save on Pirates tickets is with your Giant Eagle Advantage card. Use your card, save up to $10 on seats throughout the ballpark for all Sunday through Friday games. To save on tickets, go to pirates.com/advantage card. And a reminder, the Pirates are back home after this road trip, Friday night, May the 11th. Andrew McCutchen and the Giants. 3-game series. Starts a 9-game homestand. After the Giants, 2 with the Chicago White Sox for interleague play, and then 4 with the Padres. Bell fly to left. A lot of balls in the air here against Scherzer. One and two. Uh-oh. It's on the scoreboard now.
Got banners and posters all over this place. Those crazy eyes of his.
Heterochromia, the condition. Two different colored eyes. And a full count. Stays 3-2 as Bell swung at that pitch that was in the zone, but it was toward the upper part of the quadrant and toward the outside edge of the plate. Scherzer has struck out 3 so far. And second hit of the game. A 2-out base hit for Josh Bell.
Change up, down, and away, and he was able to get enough of it to find a hole. It's an excellent pitch in a great spot. You're not going to give up a base hit on that one very often.
That's the kind of stuff that Bell can do. And Scherzer kind of glances over at him. Makes him a very unique hitter. As Clint Hurdle was talking about yesterday, could sometimes get him in trouble when he gets into a funk, a slump.
Well, Dickerson's choking up a little bit here on the very first pitch. Maybe an inch or so at most. It looks like he's got one of those, they call it a little bottleneck type. No, yeah, it is. See how it's flared at the bottom?
Yeah.
Inch and a half. It looks like he's choked up right now, and now he's ahead of the count. See if we compare that to if he gets 2 strikes on him.
He's had his first look at Scherzer, flied out to left in the second. Had a couple strikes on him.
And now he's up just a little further here with the 1-1 count. So I guess maybe he's an inch or so in the beginning, 2 inches, and gets up there 3 or 4 as if he gets way behind the count.
What
2
about
strikes?
What about getting ahead of the count? I'd love to see
And
what
it
he
goes
is.
back down.
I'd love to see what he is 3-0.
Then he's hanging at the bottom of his hand.
Yeah.
Now, most guys, when you see that flare, the way the bat flares to the knob, guys that like to hang their hands off the bottom like those flared bottom knobs. It's comfortable to them.
Good hitters count here.
Looks like he's choking up quite a bit on the 3-1 count.
'95, 3-2 on Dickerson. Not happy with himself there. Stays alive, still 3-2. Bell off on the pitch with 2 outs. Francisco Cervelli doubled with 2 outs in the second. Bell with a single here in the fourth with 2 down against Max Scherzer, who has the 1-0 lead. Pop up and again out of play. So Dickerson will see an 8th pitch now from Max Scherzer. Last night for Dickerson, a couple of flyouts to left, a home run and a bouncer back to the mound. And tonight, a flyout to left. Do it again. Good workout.
He's up to it. Making the Scherzer throw a lot of pitches here, if nothing else. Should be number 60.
Scherzer will get him. Kendrick to Zimmerman. Still 1-0. Nats.
It's time for the Toyota all-wheel drive RAV 4th inning. Toyota, what drives you?
A lot of cranes in the air here.
They were
lead
all
1-0.
working hard the day earlier, swinging all around. It's a busy, booming place. Our nation's capital. Yesterday, just from our seat over in the radio booth, I counted 17 cranes. They're all over this place.
Deep to right by Matt Adams. And Matt Adams makes it a 2-0 game. 1-0 pitch. Blasted to right. His 4th.
Yeah, that ball definitely was crushed. That's one when you throw it, you don't really ever have to turn around. You just wait for him to give you a new ball. Unless you're curious about how far it's going to go. Like a slider.
Adams, who had 20 last year combined with the Cardinals and Braves, signed as a free agent here in Washington, and he just cracked his 4th. Zimmerman was unhappy with a called 3rd strike that ended the 1st. Gives up a pair of homers, both to lefty hitters. First out, comebacker.
I'm guessing Cole got leather on that one. He would have stung him. Turned away from that one. He wasn't sure if he was going to get any leather on it.
Kendrick playing second base every day while Daniel Murphy is out. And Adams playing some left field. Where once Freddie Freeman came back, they tried him out there in Atlanta. Didn't work out so well. He was a real shot in the arm for the Braves. They went right to work after Freeman got hurt.
Yeah, if you're looking for a first baseman, he'll put some power in that lineup. But that's not what the Braves need. Needed.
Well, Michael Taylor tried to bunt for a hit his first time up against Cole.
Thought that was going to get him.
Breaking ball. Couple of strikes on him. So Cole comes back after giving up the home run, comebacker and back-to-back Ks. But now the Pirates trailing 2-0.
It's 2-0 Washington as we hit the top of inning number 5. Well, as we hit the second month of the 2018 season, let's take a look back at some of the craziness that took place in the month of April. We've had almost 350 more strikeouts than hits. This is the first month in the history of Major League Baseball that there have been more strikeouts than hits in a month. Okay, that's crazy. 15 games ended with a 1-0 score. The Pirates are responsible for 3 1-0 wins already in this season. There have been only 29 all of last year. 20 no-hit bits of at least 5 innings. Of course, Nick Kingham was one of those on Sunday. And 28 games postponed before the month of May. The Pirates have partook in 4 of those 28 postponements. And if that's not crazy enough, Greg and Bob, how about this? It's been 97 years since a player earned the win on the mound and hit a home run in a start as a non-pitcher in consecutive games. That was Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Angels back on April 1st and April 3rd. You guys have been in baseball many, many, many years. I'm sure this had to be one of the craziest months that the two of you have ever witnessed, right?
And you also, Robbie, to your point about the crazy, wild stuff taking place in baseball even before the calendar turned to May. It was 3 1-0 Pirate wins, first time ever in 132 years that they had 3 1-0 victories before May the 1st. And Kingham.
I think it proves once and for all, when you have cold weather, who's got the advantage, the pitchers or the hitters. It's always been the pitching that dominates during that cold weather. The hitters don't want to be there.
Elias Diaz with Ivan Nova. Scherzer comes back to strike out Cervelli after Cervelli doubled off of him in the second. So 1 up and 1 down. It'll bring up Colin Moran.
Been a little bit of an out pitch for him. Saw him give up a base hit on it earlier, but it still was an excellent pitch. Also seen him get several outs on it.
Moran tapped back to Scherzer, his first at bat. Doesn't always work out. In fact, most times it doesn't when a team signs a pitcher to a big long-term free agent contract.
Most times.
The vast majority of times those teams end up regretting it, but Max Scherzer, a different animal.
He is earning every dime of his contract.
It's in the 4th year. The free agent deal that he signed in January of 2015. Mike Rizzo, the general manager. Third Cy Young for Scherzer. Very elite group. Pitchers who've won 3 or more. Roger Clemens, Randy Johnson, Steve Carlton, Greg Maddux, Sandy Koufax, Pedro Martinez, Jim Palmer, Tom Seaver, Clayton Kershaw. And Max Scherzer joined that list. Led the league last year in strikeouts, 268 of them.
Future Hall of Famer.
And he walked him. First free pass for Scherzer. He'll face Jordy Mercer. Moran draws the walk. Tom Prince with instructions for Chad Kuhl. First pitch breaking ball to Mercer. He has struck out 4. Trevor Williams and Josh Harrison will be joining some other Pirates players and coaches tomorrow, visiting Walter Reed Medical Center. And Harrison is taking some ground balls on the infield during batting practice. He's still a ways away. And hand broken. Oh, 0-2. Robbie.
Did you catch something?
Robbie Cam. Jason, you're always protected. You do not have to worry when the Pirates come to town. You've got Robbie right by your side. Just, I know you're aware of that. Could be a dad any day now. Jason, he's getting more nervous about that than that foul ball. And another strikeout. It's number 5. Second time he's gotten Mercer.
Another changeup.
Enjoy the first Beer Passport night of the season coming up on Friday the 11th when the Pirates take on those Giants at 7:05. Ticket packages include a game ticket in the Pittsburgh Baseball Club, a pregame beer sampling, and $5 in loaded value for club concessions. Get your Beer Passport now at pirates.com/Beer Passport. Pittsburgh fans.
Time for that 5th inning now.
Be ready to go next inning.
Taillon helped his cause last night with a big hit.
RBI double for Taillon.
Way out there by the center field fence.
That would have been a nice one right there. Shad knows it. There is J-Mo. Pitch better. Still not up to his standards, but much better than the previous 2 starts. Strikes out the side, does walk a man, but he's got 6 punch outs and a 2-0 lead.
On Twitter Tuesday, Joey Frank Collins asked Nick Kingham, our guest tonight, were you expecting the mustard shower after the game on Sunday?
Definitely not. I was expecting maybe a cooler on the field after doing the interview with you, but when I got inside, I thought I was safe. I thought I was in the clear, and they had a cart waiting for me and taking me around and just poured it all over me.
Oh yeah, there was a method to the madness. So look at Frankie Cervelli. I'm waiting to get in the cart. Nick Kingham, little did he know, he was making his way into a shower full of mustard, Listerine, Gatorade, water, you name it. He got it. He said the Listerine stung the most, and he had never been bathed in Listerine before, so we could chalk that one off his bucket list, Greg and Bob. It's certainly a memorable one for the Pirates rookie.
Well, you got to be sanitary. You got to make sure all the germs are killed and stuff. Listerine does a good job with that. I can remember that in the old days, there was always a bottle of Listerine in Hooley's office.
Oh, yeah. Listerine, sure.
John Hallahan.
Yep. Right by the coffee cups.
Yeah.
Other way, Dickerson there to make the catch. Wieters retired on the line out to left.
He could cover that one up a little bit with that right hand, or he tried to. Right? I think that ball had a little more slice on it than he had anticipated. It started moving to his left as he was coming in. Even though Nationals have a couple of runs up on the board, it still feels like a real good pitching duel.
Just a couple of solo homers difference in this one.
With only 2 hits that the Nationals have.
Two and two on the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Smothered by Cervelli. Wow.
What is happening?
Colin Moran is sure gloved as it gets.
Not tonight.
Second error.
Surprising. The other one there was really no excuse about, and this one, when the ball hits a soft spot, it doesn't bounce. It stays down on him, but still. Got to catch those. Wait and see his eyes. Man, looked just like the poster, didn't it?
Exactly.
I thought they were exaggerating him, but no, look. You see the poster out there and you think, they can't be that big of a difference. But yeah, they are. What'd you call that? Kodachrome or something?
Heterochromia?
Kodachromia?
Heterochromia. On Defoe.
Cool going to take a shot at a changeup here.
Ball's behind, 3-1. Defoe hit the home run off of him in the 3rd inning. Searage checking in. Clint Hurdle checking in with Ray Searage. Back on the fastball.
Challenged him with that 3-1 pitch, right? And that middle square got it by him. '97, best fastball of the night, I think. Wants him bad. Ideally here, I want to see a two-hopper right at Jordy. That way, you have Mr. Harper leading off next inning. You'd always rather see Harper lead off than come up with minute or anybody on anywhere. He will hit with 2 men aboard.
First and second. Go back to the studio. Game break with Rob King. All right, thanks so much, Rob. And Dave Martinez, the manager of the Washington Nationals, did something unique tonight by inserting Bryce Harper in the leadoff spot. Of course, Martinez was the bench coach for Joe Madden for quite a while in Tampa Bay and in Chicago. And Joe Madden tonight led off Anthony Rizzo in that game to try and jumpstart him. And Rizzo homered in the bottom of the first.
I wonder if they had a little talk before the game.
Yeah, I wonder. Ray Searage out to the mound. Tyler Glass now loosens. Back. It's a 3-run homer. A bomb the other way. Bryce Harper's 3-run shot. The Nationals lead 5-0.
An error and a walk in front of Harper. The plan with fire just got burned.
His ninth. 5-0 Washington.
Fastball just right down the center. Right down the middle.
Turner with a fly ball to center.
That's the one he had to throw Defo, and he ended up throwing it to Harper. Definitely the long ball that been the problem tonight for Cool.
That is an opposite field blast.
3 home runs, 3 hits.
This ball hit well toward left center field. And Matt Adams hits his second home run of the game.
4 home runs, 4 hits. Cool now.
Adams homered to right, and this time a bomb to left, and that will be it for Cool.
Fastball not in a horrible spot. too much of the middle part of the plate.
Four on the night for Nationals batters against Chad Kuhl. Chad Kuhl, I have to tell you how upset he is.
You'll be amazed at how mad you can get when something like that happens. You come off that field, walk down that tunnel. Anything that's not tied down is going to go for a ride.
Last now facing Zimmerman. It's Frazier for the final out. Matt Adams and Bryce Harper go deep. 6-0.
TNT Sportsnet is brought to you by Barrel Automotive. We'll beat anybody's price. Find out more at barrel.com. And by Allegheny Health Network, official medical provider of the Pittsburgh Pirates and fans like you. Let's go Bucks!
Harper and Adams providing some power. 3 homers combined, the 2 of them, 4 total in the ball game. Well, Max Scherzer, this kind of a lead. Hard not to envision him winning 6 for the year, and the first big league pitcher to do that.
I don't think Frazier had a choice but to pull that ball like that. That might have hit him. That looked like it was way inside.
Yeah.
It's like, get off me ball.
Yeah.
Now he's going to try and go away from him. Oh, did he drop down? He took a little Colby on that one.
Might have. He'll do that on occasion.
And when you change your arm angle like this, you get a little run on the ball. The spin obviously changes. Yeah, he definitely dropped way down, trying to put a little run on the ball because he knew he was throwing it outside. I wouldn't say that was
not to
Colby-like, but he definitely dropped his arm and his release angle down.
Polanco, 0 for 2. I want to wish John Parado the best.
Yes, definitely.
John's in the hospital with some health issues, and
get well soon, John.
Great baseball writer, recently inducted into the Beaver County Hall of Fame. And Polanco questions Mike Estabrook. So does Clint Hurdle. Scherzer has struck out 7. Polanco has popped up to second, popped up to short, and reaches out and pops one to shallow right. And the second baseman Hendrick goes way out there to get it for the second out.
You know, that ball didn't seem like it was in the air that long for him to travel that far.
Starling Marte, and you wonder about Clint Hurdle. What is he going to do if Polanco continues this slide? He was so good the first couple weeks.
Yeah, the first couple weeks, I mean, everybody's thinking, okay, here we go. This is the year we've been waiting for with Polanco. He's going to show everybody, and just almost like an on-off switch.
Has to be the toughest thing for a manager to decide when you, as Hurdle likes to say, pull the plug on a guy and give him at least a couple days off, because you want to show confidence in a player. But then there also is a time where you think you keep running him out there, you're not getting any better, and is he being hurt by playing every day? And then of course the most important thing is the offense, the team.
And there's no formula either. It's just Feel. Opinion.
That's 8 for Scherzer. Day Automotive this day in Pirates history. 1977 on this day. Pirates beat the Astros 4-3, trail by a run in the ninth. Al Oliver leads off the inning, a solo homer off Ken Forsch. Ties the game then in the bottom of the 10th. Al Oliver singles home Omar Moreno with the winning run. Willie Stargell adds 2 solo homers. Goose Gossage gets the win after pitching 3 scoreless in relief of John Candelaria. Stayed in 1977. Howie Kendrick leads off the bottom of the 6th against Tyler Glasnow. This is also the day in 1974 that Doc Ellis supposedly went into the Cincinnati Reds clubhouse, told all the Reds that he was going to hit them all. And he tried to do just that. He went to the mound. There's a base hit into center field for Howie Kendrick off Glasnow, who retired the last man in the 5th inning. Kendrick singles to start the 6th.
Here's Doc.
Doc was upset the Reds had called the Pirates dumb, and so he went after Pete Rose, plunked him. Got Joe Morgan next. Dan Dreesen, he threw behind him, high and inside, hit him in the back. Bases loaded, no outs. Eventually walked Tony Perez. Danny Murtaugh eventually removed him from the ball game.
You would have thought maybe one of the umpires would have removed him before then.
Next batter was Johnny Bench. He tried to hit him twice. Said Doc Ellis would say later he threw at his jaw. Threw at the back of his head, he moved. Murtaugh came to the mound. Said, Doc, looks like you don't have your good stuff tonight. And a strikeout, but a stolen base for Kendrick. Bucks 1 for 2 in the stolen base department, defending it.
Well, we know that Tyler, not all the time, but he can be a little slow getting rid of the ball to the plate. Looks like there was a problem there with Cervelli's footing also.
Out in shallow right field, Frazier. It's Wieters. Tyler Glasnow, last time out. Maybe his best outing As a major leaguer, 3 scoreless on Friday against the Cardinals. And a strike. Just really the backhand that pitch. The Pirates catchers and pitchers have uncorked the most wild pitches in baseball. And Scherzer, a 96-mile-per-hour fastball laced into left. It is 7-0.
You know, watching Scherzer at the plate, Greg, there was a time when he first came over here that he said he didn't like hitting. He liked the DH. Now that he's been in the league a little bit,
you can tell he likes it now.
It sure doesn't look like he doesn't like it. It looks like he enjoys the heck out of it. He hit that routine ground ball, well, that wasn't a routine ground ball. It was like a slow chopper last time, and I mean, flying down the line like he was trying to beat it out. It looks like he has learned to like all phases of being a baseball player, not just standing out on the mound and pitching.
Depot homered in the third off of Chad Cole to give the Nats a 1-0 lead. That's all they've needed, but they have certainly added on, including the RBI single by Scherzer, bring home Kendrick. Defoe's first home run, later walked, was aboard when Harper homered. 3-1. Along our thoughts and prayers to Adam Berry, who covers the Pirates for MLB.com and Pirates.com. I understand his mother passed away, and our thoughts and prayers are out for Adam Berry. Last now walks Defoe after the Scherzer base hit. Run that Glasnow gives up ends a strong run by the Pirates bullpen. Scoreless baseball. Pirates bullpen had tossed 17 in the third scoreless innings coming into this game. Home plate umpire Mike Estabrook had to be on his toes. Said, "Thank you, Francisco." Oh,
hitting.
Cirelli ended up in saving him. He whacked him.
That's why he said thank you.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know,
Hey, thank for
catch
him.
the ball, but don't hit me.
Sorelli is always entertaining back there. Ouch. Got him. Why putting your hand behind your back became unpopular with catchers?
Don't see that very often anymore.
No. Saw a picture of Tony Pena catching the other day, and he was down in that, you know, doing the splits, giving the target about 2 inches off the ground, and he had his fist, his throwing hand, right in the middle of his back, behind him. I mean, you're never going to get hit in the throwing hand with it back there.
Speed pitch on the 3-1.
That was Hook.
And another. Not as good off the plate. Still 3-2 on Harper. 416-foot opposite field home run his last time up. Max Scherzer on the bases, driving in a run. Homer Defoe at first. Another walk. And they are loaded for Trey Turner.
Pirate pen is moving around. We're hoping they can get multiple innings out of Tyler tonight.
Richard Rodriguez. Steven Brault is out there.
They start moving around that bullpen, but nobody has actually grabbed a glove yet that I can see. Happy faces in the Pirate dugout tonight.
This one got away from Cool on the one side, and Max Scherzer's being Max Scherzer on the other side. Ball one. Trey Turner was a first-round pick of the San Diego Padres back in 2014. To Washington on a 3-team deal involving the Tampa Bay Rays. That's when Will Myers went to San Diego. Those Padres are playing the Giants tonight. Full slate of baseball action. The Nationals started the day 5.5 back of the Mets in the National League East. The Braves are beating the Mets 3-1 in the 7th. Atlanta a game and a half back of New York. The Pirates a half game back of the Cubs in the Central. And now it's 3-1 on Turner. center field. And this will clear the bases, it looks like, on the double by Turner. Scherzer, Defoe, Harper score. 10 on the board for the Nationals.
Well, this game turned, didn't it? Was it an inning ago I was talking about the pitching duel we were watching? Turner could not hit this ball in a worse spot. Dead perfect in the gap. 2 outs, everybody's running on the pitch. Easily clearing the bases.
Trey Turner, who had 3 hits last night, a 3-run double here tonight. We're seeing once again as encouraged as you get from Tyler Glass now at times, as we did when we saw him pitch 3 scoreless the other day against the Cardinals. And you have moments again that crop up like tonight. Adams has homered in each of his last 2 at-bats. Adams is going to get another hit. An RBI. And it's 11-0.
Can't find a way to turn the spigot off right now. A fastball that not really moving a whole lot tonight. Usually you see a lot of cut action on Tyler's balls. That one looked like it just straight as a string. And Turner with all that speed easily scoring on it.
That'll be it for Glass now. Double switch coming. Moroff and a pitcher coming on.
Is presented by the authority of the Pittsburgh Pirates and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Max Moroff takes over at second. No bet on the ninth spot. Adam Frazier moves to right, so Polanco out of the game, and Richard Rodriguez inserted in the 2-hole of the Pirates' order. This is all Nationals now, and trying to get the final out is Richard Rodriguez here in the 6th, as Zimmerman is the 9th man to hit in the inning.
Well, you like that strikeout to walk ratio that Rodriguez has put together. Very interesting to see him work with such success upstairs with that fastball. That one right there, that's the pitch. Getting a lot of swings and misses on it.
Bryce Harper in that number 1 spot on the batting order. A 3-run homer in the 5th, walked earlier in this inning and scored, and
another wild pitch.
Add that to the Pirates list.
Now, this one was pretty wild. Cervelli not sure where it's at. Rodriguez has to charge in and get it. Kind of surprised that Zimmerman didn't say something about that one. That one was kind of high to get a breaking ball called a strike up at that.
That was
top edge.
Really weird too, because Rodriguez looked like he dropped down a little bit. And this ball flared into right. Another hit. Another run. A dozen.
And that wild pitch tosses a run.
Closes the book on Tyler Glass now. 1 + 6 runs. Cool, 4 2/3, 6 runs, 4 earned.
Bad night for the black and gold.
Kendrick against Richard Rodriguez. Signed as a minor league free agent by the Pirates. Max Scherzer, all these runs now. It's a matter of how long he'll go. How long will Dave Martinez keep him in the ball game? Pitch count. So it's okay for Scherzer. Nothing extreme yet. He's 91, so on 110, his season high.
Almost kind of surprised that he would go back out there.
Finally, the final out. Rough inning, rough night. all Nationals, and Josh Bell will lead things off. Point Park University tweet. Jan tweeted out here from Nationals Park, Josh Bell made our little boy's day. Flipped the ball in the crowd. Some adults swiped it. Josh came back, gave him a second ball. Well done, Josh Bell.
Well, Greg, you're right. The only question now is how long will they decide to leave Scherzer out there in a game that's essentially over, 12 zip.
Might be his call. Stevenson takes over in left. Batista in right. Sanchez at third. Defoe moves to short.
At this point, if you're going to let him throw a shutout, that's going to take what, 120, 125 pitches? Would you guess?
Yeah, probably.
But if you're not going to let him do that, well, then why not just get him out of there now? So maybe they are going to see if he can get a shutout.
Second walk.
I mean, every batter he faces is wear and tear on that valuable arm.
Dave Martinez, the rookie skipper. Dickerson has flied out and bounced out. As the Pirates now small, tiny goal to break the shutout bid of Scherzer. Knowing this game is well out of hand, but just make him work here in the seventh.
Scherzer's been exactly what we thought we would see tonight.
And Wander Suero, who just came up from their minor leagues yesterday, will get some work tonight.
Hitters are probably hoping that Scherzer decides to call it a night, son.
He has struck out 8. He's allowed 2 hits. A Cervelli double in the second, a 2-out single by Bell in the fourth. Now at 100 pitches. And a 2-2 count as Martinez talks with Derek Lilliquist. Dickerson has seen more pitches than any other Pirate tonight. He had an extended at bat in the fourth. Up to 3-2 before he bounced out. So he's making Scherzer work after Scherzer walked Bell to start the inning. Rockies are leading the Cubs 3-1, heading to the bottom of the fifth at Wrigley. Brewers leading the Reds 6-3, bottom of the sixth in Cincinnati. Another foul ball. most pitches ever thrown in his career, 127 back in 2011. Last year he had a 121 pitch outing. And Corey Dickerson going to break the shutout bid on the 2-2 pitch. Much like last night, he crushes it.
2-strike home run.
Corey Dickerson, his 4th. How impressive this guy is.
Keep choking up.
You knew he was not going to give up an at-bat. He kept battling.
It looked like he tried to drop down again on one of those fastballs, and it just didn't have a lot of zip or movement on it.
Beautiful look on the Allegheny Health Network Supermo. Just the 3rd allowed by Scherzer this season. There it is. Quick swing, choked up, bang. Diaz pinch hitting for Cervelli. Well, Dickerson was an all-star last year for the first time as a member of the Tampa Bay Rays. The all-star game to be played right here. And a shot. What a pick by Defoe. Guns out Diaz.
Yeah, that ball hit real hard. It was a fine play. Good opportunity for him to show off that strong arm of his, too. Bullet across the infield. And how's that not a hit?
That'll be it for Scherzer. Marches off the mound. 6 1/3. Gives up a pair. And the line to win his major league lead in 6th. Presented by T-Mobile. All about Max Scherzer tonight. He allowed 3 hits and 2 runs and struck out 8.
They really had that great combination going of the stuff and the control, and really threw some nice change-ups tonight. That was the pitch I thought was very, very impressive. Used it ahead in the count for strikeout, swing and miss pitches.
Now, major league debut for Wander Suero. Home run for Dickerson. He's homered in back-to-back games.
Oh, Moran has had a tough night out on the field. I would like to do something special maybe with this bat. Extra base hit. Trying to erase the thought of those 2 ground balls.
2 errors tonight for him. Suero's numbers this season in the minors last year led their system with 20 saves, combined with Harrisburg and Syracuse, AA and AAA affiliates. And Moran going to try and drop one into left. He will. On base for a second time. Yesterday they sent down Austin Voth. He was optioned the day after they had brought him up. They sent him back to Syracuse. They brought up Wander Suero. Austin Voth, a starting pitcher in the minors, so they brought him up for long relief. He never pitched. They brought up Suero. They've had some bullpen issues. Strike on Mercer, punched out twice against Scherzer. Suero comes in, gives up the hit to Moran. There's a couple of strikes on Mercer, who still has that 7-game hitting streak. One ball, 2 strikes. Max Moroff on deck. There's a line drive toward left and a base hit, and kicks past Andrew Stevenson, putting runners at second and third.
Well, like you were just saying, Greg, plenty of baseball left.
Stevenson just in there for Matt Adams.
I guess if you're going to get that close to the ball, you might as well go ahead and dive for it.
Single E7. Well, one Max had a very fine night. The starter, here's another Max. His first at bat. Coming on part of the double switch in the bottom of the 6th. Moroff singled as a pinch hitter on Saturday night. Wieters kind of routinely backhands.
Yeah, nice block on a curveball to dirt. Swirl doesn't understand that now he's just in the big leagues. You can't bounce a ball and have it stay in the game. If the ball hits the ground, it has to be thrown out.
Good try, though.
Those Wieters that threw it back out to him.
Pop up. Moroff is retired for the second out. 2 managers over the past 10 years have labeled their players the best taggers they can ever remember. Buck Showalter called Matt Wieters the best tagger of any catcher he could ever recall. And of course, Javier Baez labeled the best tagging second baseman or middle infielder that Joe Madden.
Socia was the best tagging catcher.
For you.
Definitely. It wasn't like he was a great tagger, but nobody ever got within 10 feet of the plate when he was sitting in front of it. So he took his time with the tag. He was the...
he could apply the tag easily because you weren't moving.
Well, it was because, yeah, he blocked the plate better than anybody ever seen. I think that was what was more important back then as a catcher, was how well you blocked the plate. And I mean, guys would talk about it. That if it's a close play at the plate, you gotta figure something out, or Socia was going to pin you to the ground like a bug on a needle.
This ball lifted to center. Taylor running it out. Ray Dickerson gets the 2-run homer. The only 2 runs off Scherzer. 12-2.
On AT&T Sportsnet is brought to you by the Chevy Silverado and your Western PA Chevy dealers. And by Levin's, the official furniture and mattress supplier to the Pittsburgh Pirates. For the best quality, service, and value, shop Levin's. Let's go Bucks!
UPMC scoreboard 12-2. Nationals. MLB at Bat is your #1 Pirates app. Customize your experience. Catch every moment this season. Get Pirates home screen icons and features such as the MLB.TV Game of the Day, pitch tracking, in-game highlights, live radio broadcast, stats, news, and more. Download MLB at Bat today. Getting ready for the All-Star game to be played here. Our nation's capital. First one ever at Nationals Park.
ton of Navy personnel on the field before the game.
Several recruits sworn in. Richard Rodriguez, his second inning. 14th season of baseball here in Washington, D.C. after a 33-year absence. Michael Taylor.
One of the places that I think everybody, players, everyone likes coming to. It's convenient for Pirate fans too.
Yeah.
Not a bad drive as compared to other places you could try to go see a road game at. Obviously, plenty to do besides come to the game. A lot of sights here.
A lot of stuff happening. Very busy. It's going to get out of play.
Yeah, I thought I'd kind of done all the sightseeing things, but last year I did something I'd never done before. I went to the archives.
When did you do that?
Look at the Constitution.
Last year?
Yeah. All these years of coming here, I never had made it in there. In fact, I guess it's not that funny because there's so much going on here, so many things to see, especially with all the museums. You could come here a dozen times and
Still
see
wouldn't be enough.
something different every time you showed up. There's a lot of places to go.
It's Taylor down on strikes.
Rock and I were talking yesterday, I think it was, about reminiscing. Him and I went over to Arlington to see the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, the changing of the guard, that sort of thing. I don't know if they actually call it changing of the guard. There's the Jefferson Memorial. Very close to where we're at right now. Bus passes that on the way here. But I can remember what a great thing that was to go and attend. And I also remember how hot it was that day. Rock and I, this was before they had Uber and all that kind of stuff. We had to walk all the way home from Arlington.
It's a good walk.
Yep. Rock was very young then, of course, years ago. He's still very athletic and hard time to stay up with him. Now he's older and slower like us. Not a good night with the glove, as we were talking about. Very unlike Colin. Way out there at shortstop right now.
It's Matt Wieters.
Great tagger.
Yep. And looking at the last time they had an all-star game here in Washington, the ball hit off of Rodriguez's glove, and there is Moran. I think they will call that a 1-5-3, but no, it's going 1-6-3.
1-6-3.
Earlier they came up with some rule as to why a ball that hit off of Bell's glove and deflected to Frazier wasn't a 3-4-3. Some obscure, I guess, official scores rule. And so I don't know what they'll call here. Well, we already know what they called. Not correct, but not a big matter. This ball's fouled out of play by the pinch hitter Moises Sierra. Bats for the pitcher with 2 down. But anyway, the last All-Star game was played at RFK Stadium in 1969. The last one played here in D.C. It was the 40th All-Star game.
Ken McMullen was the All-star for the Settlers, third baseman.
Wasn't Frank Howard?
I don't know. I'm just throwing out a name.
Oh,
I don't know.
I would think Big Hondo.
I tried to think of somebody that
Ken
played on.
McMullen's a good one, though.
Tried to think of somebody that played on that team, so I took a shot.
6-3 and 1-2-3. After 7. The Lincoln Memorial. 12-2 Nats. In the Berg, Friday Night Rocks. Get tuned in to Pittsburgh's music scene. We'll showcase local artists and tracks throughout every Friday Night Pirates broadcast. Spinning Jenny, our featured performer this week, as the Bucks take on the Brewers in Milwaukee Friday night. And Friday Night Rocks presented by Iron City Beer. Who knows, maybe Spinning Jenny will be the next American Idol act. Gabby Barrett continues along as Richard Rodriguez, the pitcher, bats. And the new right fielder, Sierra, stays in the game. Moises Sierra in right, moving Rafael Bautista to center. Sammy Solis.
Been getting plenty of work, 15 games.
Barrett, tweet she sent out about it. Six spots away. Mercer is retired. Also known as Marte. Mercer, by the way, was given a double instead of a single and an error. Take the error away from Andrew Stevenson last inning. And Bell now batting right-handed. Two.
There's another bat that we were talking about Polanco. Kind of say the same thing about Bell. Got to get him going with that home run ball. Definitely gave us a kind of a taste last year how many he can hit, what you can expect of him. Just one home run for the first month of the season.
And that'll be an extra base hit for him. Just a roller inside the third base bag, and he's on base for a third straight time. Pirates still, despite kind of sporadic offensive numbers, they're still ranked second in terms of batting average in the National League.
Well, they really did some incredible work early on. Get those numbers way up there.
They're 8th in homers. That's fallen off considerably. They're 6th in on-base percentage, 11th in slugging. Second in runs scored, which
it's been anything but consistent. It's been like
yeah.
way up and way down. Really high peaks and low valleys. It's not easy.
Corey Dickerson homered his last time up against Max Scherzer. Now facing a lefty. Here's the Dickerson home run off of Scherzer. Homered last night and goes deep tonight. 4 home runs for Corey Dickerson.
Guy choking up like that, got to be a little careful pitching him inside. I mean, that's the the thing about when you have the bat like that, you're real quick to get your swing off, and gotta be careful trying to jam somebody like that. And it looked like that was what Scherzer was trying to do to him, throw the ball in on his hands. I really don't know why, but inside has always been called the hitter's kitchen. I have no idea. But when you choke up on the bat like that, that kitchen becomes very small. It's like a kitchenette, and it's tough to hit to get that ball in there. You got a big long looping swing. I mean, you got like 8-burner stove, island. You got a big kitchen.
Do you think that choking up would force something? I'm just trying to think of like a Polanco. Maybe that's crazy, but
well, I think it's
does that force a guy?
Yes, to answer your question, I think it would mentally make him change the swing a little bit. Now, I think that's an extreme thing to go to, but if you're continuing to hit below.
I mean, we've looked at his pie chart, his hot zone.
Oh yeah, he hadn't got a hit on the inside all year that I can remember. I mean, the last time I looked.
Did he go? No.
But I think at some point you're probably going to want him to try something a little more extreme than just, okay, try and shorten up your swing.
Elias Diaz on deck. Dickerson, that's his first strikeout in his last 31 plate appearances. Nationals for the most part in this one. And as you enjoy a Miller Lite, look forward to the whole true moment later in tonight's game. They'll look for a series split now. Steven Strasburg tomorrow night for Washington. Wilmer Difo on base 3 times. Homer, 2 walks, 3 runs. Ivan Nova. And just past Max Moroff. Well, what a series so far for Wilmer Difo. As Anthony Rendon,
take your time,
not ready to come back. Wow, 2 for 4 last night. RBI single, a run scored, and on base 4 straight times tonight, including a home run.
Put the pressure on him tonight. Hit him in front of the big guy, and he came through big way.
Bryce Harper in this spot of the order for the first time since 2013. And he homered in the 5th to make it 5-0. Rodriguez, an extended outing for him at the last out of the 6th after giving up an RBI single to Ryan Zimmerman, and then a 1-2-3-7. Stevenson down on strikes, and that is the second punch out for Richard Rodriguez. Torres going to get a little work.
Kind of like the end of a spring training game. This one's been like that.
Yeah.
Let guys go out there and pitch an inning. That's what happens in the blowouts.
The Tigers were 2-1 winners. That game's already done in Detroit. One final in baseball. The White Sox and Cardinals playing interleague baseball in St. Louis. Chicago leads that 2-1. And this could be some trouble. Moroff is there. Nice catch in foul territory.
Made sure that he called that ball early enough to get everyone else out of his way.
Up Adrian Sanchez, the right fielder. How about more bad news for the San Francisco Giants? Johnny Cueto, who leads the major leagues with an 0.84 ERA, is going on the disabled list with inflammation in his right elbow.
That's not good.
Giants announced the DL assignment, but the severity of the Cueto injury is not immediately known. They've already had Bumgarner out with that fractured left hand. Samardzija was out with that right pec strain for a while. He's recently been back in the Giants rotation. We'll see the Giants the next homestand as Moran handles that. Last at bats for the Bucks, 12-2 Nats. prospects tweeted out this photo, traditional for Major League players to buy food for minor leaguers after rehab outings. Well, Joe Musgrove down in Bradenton throwing an ice cream party. Got a Cold Stone truck for the Bradenton Marauders after tonight's game.
I like that.
That's pretty good there.
Yeah, that's not the normal,
right.
You know.
Not routine.
Yeah, not bring 10 pizzas over. I mean,
Yeah.
That's using your head.
Yep.
Doing something a little different.
Good stuff, Joe Musgrove.
Excellent. Ice cream for the boys. It is Florida.
Yeah.
Warm.
Frankly, we're a little jealous.
Torres numbers so far.
Nice to talk about being warm finally, right?
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Even warmer tomorrow.
It'll be in the mid 80s here in DC tomorrow. How crazy is that going to feel? Maybe those Pirate bats will warm up. Got a couple good hurlers going in the next couple of days. Nova and Williams. So we can split this 4-game series.
And it's on to Milwaukee. 2-game interleague series in Chicago against the White Sox to complete the road trip. The Pirates going to fall to 17 and 13. The Nats will improve to 14 and 16. Diaz is the first out. Tomorrow night, game 3 of this 4-game series right here on AT&T Sportsnet. Bucks and Nationals. It's going to be Ivan Nova tomorrow against Steven Strasburg. Coverage starts at 6:30 with Pirates pregame presented by WB Mason. There's Ivan Nova, tomorrow's starter.
I wonder on the Vasquez getting a little sideline work on. I wonder if Nova will be in his normal seat tomorrow on the bus.
He's usually right up there, isn't he?
Well, on days he pitches, he sits right there in the second one. I've noticed that the other days he's in the back. So
probably. I would
tomorrow,
think so.
if he's back up there in that second one, then I know he's superstitious, like all of us. That's his game day set. Nova's got the status to where he sits anywhere he wants.
Steven Strasburg goes tomorrow for Washington. And a ball hit past first. Moran headed to second. And he's there. See what they call. They're going to be gracious to their hometown guy, Ryan Zimmerman.
It hit pretty hard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Could go as a double.
Certainly it could. Bad hop double.
One hopper. Yeah, that's going to be a double.
Moran gets a double.
Look out. This is, you know, you're having a bad day if you get hit in a 12-2 game.
Yeah.
In the last inning. That would be.
It hurt even more.
Yeah. You would have that why me look on your face if that happened.
Jordy Mercer is the second out. Corey Dickerson homered for the second straight game.
He's talking about a strikeout there.
Streak. Good appearance as well, and a punch out ended.
Pirate hitters, excuse me, were encouraged right from the beginning to do more talking amongst themselves about what's going on up there with the pitchers instead of running to the video constantly.
Max Moroff puts a charge into one deep to right field, and Max Moroff hits a home run. A 2-run shot here in the 9th. And so it is a big night for both Maxes, Scherzer and Moroff. That's his first for the Pirates this season.
He shows that kind of surprising power because he's not a big guy. Every now and then he gets up there and he'll hit one a long way. We've seen him hit some long home runs. Generates a lot of bat speed. And he's choking up about, looks like an inch maybe.
Two-run shot for Moroff, and there's a line foul by Frazier. Couple of home runs tonight, Dickerson and Moroff. Good to see Moroff put a charge into one against one of their higher level relievers, Carlos Torres.
You see Max going around talking about what he saw, kind of pitches. But it's easier to do when you just hit a home run. You want to tell everybody about it, but still, it's something that they really tried to embrace. Before there was so much video and stuff like that. That's what guys did. There was nowhere to run back and look at anything. It was all word of mouth. He talked it over. Well, this is what he did to me. This is what I look like I saw when he was pitching to you. That sort of thing. People talked to each other back then.
Draws the walk. So again, maybe force Dave Martinez to not use Torres tomorrow. We talked about this before, that Martinez has been criticized for how he has used the bullpen. Some would claim misused it in his rookie year as manager. Now here is Sean Rodriguez pinch hitting for Richard Rodriguez, Pirates pitcher. And Frazier takes second. Defensive indifference. Fly ball to center. And that'll do it. Much decided early, so Wilmer Defoe went deep, and then the Nats added on. It was pretty much cruise control for Scherzer. Corey Dickerson homered, but this game got out of hand, and the Pirates fall for the second straight night to the Nats.
But not an easy assignment tonight to go out and beat Scherzer. That type.